Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Night, as the girls of the Wyoming Valley Conference on this February 1st take the floor as the Lady Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area travel to Hazleton to take on the Lady Cougars. You are looking live at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. We thank you for joining us tonight for the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute Game of the Night. I'm Marty Burns, joined once again by the coach Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns on the stats, and have a little bit of an extended pregame as a shortened JV game won by Hazleton Area just completed. And I say shortened, they agreed to 5-minute quarters in the JV game, normally 7, due to the fact that some of you may know of a accident on Interstate 81 southbound, right at about the Interstate 80 exchange, and the Lady Wolfpack ended up getting caught up in that traffic, causing them to be late to arrive excuse me, to the Hazleton Area High School, thus agreeing to the shortened JV game, but still has us at about, I would say probably 20 after 7 for a start after we get done with the Hazleton Area alma mater, the national anthem, and starting lineups. Probably take us to about 20 after 7, so we thank you for sticking with us here tonight. Here on WYLN, and Joey had hinted about it the other night during the boys' game. Coach Mushak Namey no longer at Wilkes-Barre area. She's taken over a very young Crestwood team. But if there's been anybody that's had success against this Hazleton area pressure defense, it's been Coach Mushak Namey-led teams. Wilkes-Barre area had some great success the last couple of years against Hazleton area, and then it continued as she moved on to Crestwood, that young team. Here on this big court, some of them probably facing that pressure defense for the first time and lost in overtime, and then came back this past Monday at Crestwood and defeated the Lady Cougars by 11. And we'll see if new coach Dale Rapson and this group of Lady Wolfpack be able to handle that pressure deep.
I think one of the things, Martin, is breaking pressure to the other side of the offensive basket. Many times the turnover takes place there. I think one of the big things is that Lady Cougars have done a great job with the pressure. There are certain teams that they have intimidated with the pressure, build a big lead, and then take it from there. It'll be interesting tonight to see if that's the case. The Lady Wolfpack coming in, as you mentioned, they had some success in years past breaking the press, but that's where he is, and see if that happens tonight.
And for Hazleton area, they ended their campaign last year on a losing streak, which included early exits in the Wyoming Valley Conference and district playoffs. And Joe, you probably know it better than anybody. Sometimes athletics, as you always say, isn't always about the X's and O's, but maybe the Jimmies and Joes. And the point I'm trying to make, sometimes it's what's in between the ears with the Jimmies and Joes, that you don't get discouraged, you don't get down, wondering about here we go again. I would think Hazleton area wants to get off to a good start tonight and get back on the winning ways.
I think one of the things, Martin, in athletics especially, you have a situation where you beat someone or someone beats you. Now, if that stays with you, then you have a problem. You know what they say about golfers who hit bad shots? Short memory. Forget. Learn from your mistakes. Don't dwell on it. Then move on.
Joe, there are some of us golfers that every shot is a bad shot.
I wasn't talking about me.
I was talking about me.
Oh, But again, tonight, Wilkes-Barre area, if they can break the press, and when they get to the offensive basket, make some shots, they're going to have a chance not to. If they let that press get to them early, then it really becomes difficult to come back.
We've got about 10 minutes remaining in the warm-ups. And as I mentioned, we'll hear the Hazleton area alma mater, preceded by a message from Dr. Uplinger and our national anthem, and then have, I guess actually with the girls, it's the starting lineups first, then the alma mater and starting lineups. Whichever order, we'll get them all in. And we'll also hear about our officials tonight, Mr. Ed Wise, Mr. Earl Harris, and Mr. Chuck Conforti.
I think the other thing, Marty, is watching the JV game, and a lot of those JV players for Wilkes-Barre area, they didn't shoot well in that game. They need to shoot much better here. I would think they'd have to shoot 45 to 50% or better to hang in there with the Lady Cougars, especially at home.
And one of the things, you know, sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover. We'll have to see how the game plays out. But one of the things, just seeing the height of both teams, you would think Hazleton area will have the advantage on the boards. So that even echoes what you said, Joe, about being able to hit shots. You'll probably get some open looks if you break the pressure, but the key is you got to be able to make them. That's sometimes what we don't see from opponents of Hazleton area, that the open shots aren't made. And what it ends up doing is bringing Hazleton area out.
I think one of the things you mentioned, Marty, is that once you convert, once you take the ball down the court, break the press, you got to have a good look at the basket. If that doesn't happen, then you wasted a good effort getting the ball down the court. So don't just go down the floor, throw it up. You have to have a good look at the basket. Seen the Hazleton girls last couple of times brawl. Benyo from the 3 range, Bindis from the 3 range. Then you have Schultz inside. So they've done very well. Last week we mentioned the loss to Crestwood. See if they can rebound tonight off that loss.
So as we mentioned, not sure if anybody can hear me, 6.5 minutes remaining before we get started. As Hazleton area had been winners of 15 in a row before the Lady Comets came up with that big victory Monday. And Wilkes-Barre area would love nothing better than to come on the road and make it 2 losses in a row.
I think one of the things Coach Gavio probably concerned about, now we're getting toward the end of the regular season, playoffs coming. Now's not the time when you want to hit a slump, if you want to call that. And that could be concerning. You lose a couple of games and then go into the playoffs, now you're really struggling.
And as we talked about with playoffs, Joe, I know Jim Burns was talking with Fred Barletta earlier. Next weekend's the regular season, and all of a sudden, the week of the 12th, right after the Super Bowl, will be the conference championship for the Wyoming Valley Conference, with districts to follow the week after.
And like you said, all of a sudden, you turn around and the regular season is over. And you don't want to get caught in that, as we called it, maybe a little bit of a slump. So it's going to be interesting at the start of the game. Number one, just like last week with the boys, tempo. Let's see how Hazleton, the Lady Cougars, decide to play that. They're going to press up tempo and see how the Lady Wolfpack responds to that.
As we get closer to the start of tonight's action, we should remind everyone, we mentioned it the other night, that we are not going to be broadcasting the makeup game of the boys action between Berwick and Hazleton area. They'll play here Sunday. We will not be broadcasting that game, so to make it up, we will be right back here on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock as the boys take the floor of Hazleton area and they get ready for Wyoming Valley West's visit here to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium. So in addition to our schedule, that wasn't an original part, Wyoming Valley West Hazleton area boys action coming up Tuesday night will be on the air at 7 o'clock. Both teams' captains are meeting at half court along with the coaches and the officials, getting tonight's pregame message, and that's always a sure giveaway that we're close to tip-off.
One of the things, Marty, as we close in on the start of the game, we talked about district, we talked about conference playoffs. It's going to be interesting to see how the next week, the last week of the regular season, how teams that are supposed to go to the playoffs react and how teams that might not have a shot at going on, how they react.
And a lot has to do with positioning, not only for possible conference playoff action, but how you want to be seated come districts. And it's always interesting, and you even hear it on the college level, where some of these coaches almost don't want to go through the grueling conference tournament. You almost get the feeling sometimes with teams have an early exit from the conference tournament, they're not always heartbroken, especially if they're guaranteed a spot coming up in the NCAA tournament.
Exactly. That's a good point. Your team, you feel like maybe a little bit of a rest wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, and we're already in. And then the other side of that, Marty, is coaches that would say, well, you can't do that. You can't let up. You have to continue to grind at it, because if you let up a little bit, that might seep into your work ethic. So everybody has a different viewpoint about that. But I'll tell you what, just like any other sport, once you get to the end of the season, a rest is probably better than anything else.
I don't think you'll ever get coaches to admit this, but if you happen to miss the conference tournament and get that week off where you control practice, you control how much they exert themselves, give them enough so they don't get stale.
Right.
But that week off to get ready for district, sometimes I'm not 100% sure you'll get some coaches that would actually argue on that point, that they'll tell you, we want to play in the conference tournament, but deep down sometimes, as you mentioned, that week off maybe isn't the worst thing.
Exactly right.
and gentlemen, welcome to the Indian Gymnasium on campus of Hazleton Area High School for tonight's
We're now getting the sportsmanship announcement, and that'll be followed by tonight's starting lineups. Speaking of playing golf, looking over at that scorer's table, I see Pat Patty, and he looks like he just came off the course.
Maybe he flew in.
Oh. During our broadcast, nobody's safe. Let's head over for tonight's starting lineups.
And now for tonight's starting lineup. First, representing Wilkes-Barre, at guard, a senior number 3, Dave Keating. At guard, a senior number 4, Adam Gordon. At guard, a senior number 10, Bobby Robinson. At forward, a senior number 22, Anna McAfee. At forward, a senior number 24, Karen Rocky.
That has been the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. The Lady Wolfpack will be in the black. The Lady Cougars will be in the white. Now wait for the introduction of a speech by Dr. Uplinger, and then we'll have the Hazleton Area Alma Mater, followed by our national anthem.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Brian Uplinger, Superintendent of Schools for the Hazleton Area School District. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to support our students. Your presence is greatly appreciated and shows your commitment to their success. Enjoy our beautiful facilities and thank you so much for supporting everything HASC. At this time, please rise for the playing of our alma mater, followed by our national anthem. Let's go Cougars.
Chuck Conforti has the basketball. Hazleton area in the white, as I mentioned. Sophia Schultz to jump it up. Jumping it up for Wilkes-Barre area. Hannah McAfee. And we're underway as Hazleton area controls the tip. This is the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute game of the night. Girls high school basketball action, Wilkes-Barre area and Hazleton area. Nice pass to Schultz, 2-0 Hazleton area.
Schultz got lost behind the Wilkes-Barre Lady Wolfpack defense. Easy layup. There's the press we talked about, Marty.
Diamond Thornton gets it off to Mahogany Robinson. And almost a steal. Kracheniak looks inside. That won't go for McAfee. And here comes Hazleton area. Head of the pack is Bendis. 4-0 Hazleton area.
We've seen Bendis do that quite a few times the last couple of games we had with them. Wilkes-Barre, the Lady Wolfpack had a good look, Marty. Just couldn't get it to go, and that's what we talked about pregame.
Robinson's pass is tipped. This is Kracheniak trying to get over the timeline. Does to Thornton. This is Keating for three. May have been tipped by Schultz. Here comes Benyo to Bendis. And she lost control. Turnover to Wilkes-Barre area.
Again, Bendis down the floor, had some room, couldn't handle the pass.
Over a minute gone in the first, Joe. I apologize, on the Grand Central scoreboard.
Lady Wolfpack will inbound and again looking to break that press.
Robinson looked in the middle, but a double team and steal. Reimold off to Benyo. 6-0 Hazleton area, and Wilkes-Barre area needs a timeout. Joe, it's a 30. What a great time to call. Two Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783. We're located on Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. What's our first selection of the night?
I think we're starting with a hoagie.
Start with a hoagie. Start small. We'll build up as we go along. So when you call Two Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783, order that hoagie and tell them Coach DeMelfi sent you.
Marty, press right now effective for the Lady Cougars. They're up 6-0. A few times that the Wolfpack have been successful in getting it down the floor, they've missed some shots.
And another steal. The reverse by Benyo won't go. Hazleton area basketball. This is Schultz. Nice pass inside to Benyo, and she'll kick it out to Reimold, quickly to Bendis for three. Off the mark. Benyo, the putback is good.
Strong rebound by Benyo and then back.
She's got half of the points. It's 8-0 Hazleton area. Thornton over to Robinson. Mahogany Robinson running the point, gives off to Kracheniak. Diamond Thornton kicks it out to Robinson. She'll drive. Shot won't go. And it's Hazleton area basketball. 5:41 left in the opening quarter. Hazleton area up 8 on the Grand Central scoreboard.
Marty, Hazleton area, the Lady Cougars do a nice job keeping the ball on the perimeter when the Wolfpack, Lady Wolfpack on offense.
Nice pass inside. Benyo, 6 straight to lead the Lady Cougars.
Reimold, nice pass. Wide open underneath. They extend the lead by 10.
Quickly swung to Keating. That shot won't go. Rebound Benyo. Bendis looks to drive. Her runner won't go. And Kracheniak has it for Wilkes-Barre area. Gets away from back pressure, and she was fouled.
Kracheniak did a nice job with the rebound. Strong will go to the line for 2.
Stop by Sally Purcell's Country Inn at 891 West County Road in Sugarloaf. Sally Purcell's open Tuesday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. serving lunch and dinner specials. Join us Wednesday for wing night, Friday and Saturday for prime rib and other weekend specials. Good luck to the Lady Cougars from Sally Purcell's Country Inn. Foul on Lagoe, her first, team first of the quarter. Kracheniak hits 1 out of 2. Lady Wolfpack on the board. They trailed 10-1. Benyo right down the floor. Another nice passing play. And Benyo now has 8 to lead all scorers.
Great pass inside. Benyo going right down the lane.
And another steal, this one by Lagoe. Reimold cross court to Schultz. Robinson almost came up with the steal.
Marty, we talked about Lady Wolfpack breaking the press and then turning it over once they get close to the offensive basket.
Reimold's 3 won't go. Into the game, number 15, Tatiana Medina. Up with the rebound for Wilkes-Barre area. This is Thornton. And her shot is up and rolls in. 12-3, Hazleton area in front. Halfway through the opening quarter on the Grand Central scoreboard. This is Lagoe on the wing. Schultz drives. Benyo gets the loose basketball but can't get it to go, and a rebound for Diamond Thornton.
Thornton did a nice job for the Lady Wolfpack.
Out of the pack is Robinson, blocked by Reimold.
Great hustle by Reimold. Defensively knocked that ball away.
Keating looks to drive, kicks it out to Medina. This is Kracheniak for 3. And again, maybe have been blocked, but Kracheniak said it was, but the officials did not agree. Hazleton area ball. And some Hazleton area subs. Number 15, Olivia Williams. Number 23, Evelyn Schultz into the Hazleton area lineup. Bindis will take the 3, and short. Williams the rebound. Olivia Williams with the offensive board and putback.
Williams, great job of taking the ball off the floor and putting it up for 2. 11-point lead for the Lady Cougars.
Thornton gets double teamed. 5-second violation, turning it back over to Hazleton area. Looking at Coach Rapson, may not have agreed with the call.
I don't think. I would say to you, Marty, I've been there and I've done that.
That pass almost stolen. Medina saves, and off of Benyo, Wilkes-Barre area basketball. Sophia Schultz and Lagoe are back. Number 1, Mariah Marolo in for Hazleton area. Medina looking for Keating, may have been tipped.
Saw her, Marty, just a little bit too late, though.
And again, Wilkes-Barre area thought there was a tip, but not the case. Williams for three. Tipped around, loose. And it'll be Wilkes-Barre area basketball. Minute 59 left. In the first, it's 14-3. Good old football score on the Grand Central scoreboard.
Marty, one of the things about the Lady Cougars, they are very aggressive when that ball's on the floor or off the backboard.
Evelyn Schultz to Williams, quickly to Lagoe. Nice pass inside to Evelyn Schultz. She's fouled. She'll head to the line.
Great ball movement by the Lady Cougars.
Medina picks up the foul, her first, team first.
Last full court press. Lady Wolfpack tried to go for the bomb, couldn't quite get the ball down the floor.
Wilkes-Barre area will control.
Marolo did a great job on the steal, but again, pass was out of.
Krotcheniak with the runner that won't go. Williams the rebound. And Lagoe gets by one defender and had it knocked away by Robinson.
Good hands defensively by Robinson. Knocks the ball away.
It'll be Wilkes-Barre area basketball after the Lady Cougar turnover. Almost a steal.
It is a steal.
Sophia Schultz, the runner, good.
Use that left hand, Marty. Sophia Schultz.
Robinson with the spin move and had it knocked away from behind. Here come the Lady Cougars in transition. Marolo on the nice pass by Sophia Schultz. Full timeout. We'll step away and be right back.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
After the Wilkes-Barre area timeout, we've got exactly a minute remaining in the opening quarter on the Grand Central scoreboard. 20-3 Hazleton area. Lady Cougars led by Sophia Benyo with 8. Sophia Schultz with 4. Thornton gets it over to Krotcheniak. Her runner, good. Emma Krotcheniak, she's got 3. 20-5 Lady Cougars. This is Lagoe. Out to Marolo. Right back to Lagoe. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Schultz is fouled. Fouls on Krotcheniak, her first. Team second. 2 for Schultz. She's got 5 in the quarter. It's 21-5.
One of the things with the Lady Wolfpack, they get it in, but they need to pass it very quickly. Once they put the ball on the floor, gives the Lady Cougars a chance to get to the ball, Marty. Then they use the trap effectively. That time mishandled by the Lady Wolfpack.
Williams goes cross court to Lagoe for 3. And Thornton the rebound. She's got time, final 10 seconds. Thornton the jumper, won't go. Evelyn Schultz the rebound, final 2 seconds. And Williams will not get it off. Almost went in. Through a quarter, it's 21-5. Hazleton area, you're watching the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute game of the night on WYLN.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
Marty, we're looking at first quarter from the floor, 9 for 17, Lady Cougars. 3 turnovers, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 0 for 5 from three-point range. 2 for 10, Lady Wolfpack. 9 turnovers. Big part of why the Lady Cougars hold a 16-point lead.
Wilkes-Barre area starts with the basketball and the black going from right to left. Thornton to Robinson. That's a 3-point goal for Mahogany Robinson. To start the second, they're joined by Keating, Krachenyuk, and McAfee. Hazleton area in the white starts quarter with Bindis with the basketball. To number 10, Jayla Eberts, who finds Benyo inside. She's in double figures with 10. Rounding out the 5 to start. Number 13, Haley Yost, also into the lineup.
There's the trap, Marty. Yeah, you see it. You got to move that ball with the pass. Get it on the floor. We talked about that before.
This is Yost, quickly swinging to Reimold. Down the baseline, Benyo to Eberts. Nice pass to Bindis. Can't get it to go. Krachenyuk, the rebound.
Great job getting it inside.
Thornton pushes. Robinson thought about the 3. Now she'll drive, pull-up jumper won't go. Benyo the rebound. She looks to push. That 3 from Bindis won't go, and a rebound Krachenyuk.
Krachenyuk, great job of grabbing that rebound.
Thornton drives, can't get it to fall, though the Lady Cougars let it go out of bounds smartly. They'll get the ball with 6:11 left in the half, leading by 15 on the Grand Central scoreboard. I want to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have for all season long and for so many seasons here on WYLN. The Third Base Luncheonette, they're located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. Many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. Jay Eberts, first basket off the bench. Lady Cougars up by 17.
Ebert with the steal. And
Rimo the basket.
Great job on that press. And now we're going to have Bendis, I think, with the foul.
McAfee tries to save, but only white jerseys there to get the loose basketball. Benio inside. She's got 12 to lead all scorers.
Turnover, able to make 2 points on the turnover as Lady Wolfpack struggling to get that ball up the floor.
Krachenia, pull-up jumper, good.
Little bit of penetration there, Marty. It opens up. If you don't have the short jumper, you can always dish it off.
Bendis penetrates, pull-up jumper, can't get the roll. Battle for the loose basketball. Jump ball will give it to the Lady Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. And that pass out of the reach of Kracheniak, it'll be Hazleton area basketball.
Turnover, let's see if Coach Gavio is giving several players a break here.
Evelyn and Sophia Schultz, Marolo, Lagoe, and Williams check back in for Hazleton area. Through the hands of Schultz, Wilkes-Barre area ball with 4:17 left in the half. It's 29-10 Hazleton area. Let me see the scoreboard brought to you by Grand Central. Keating for three. Rebound Sophia Schultz.
Too many times tonight, Lady Wolfpack one and done with the shooting.
That's a three for Mariah Marolo.
Marolo with a nice shot from 3-point range.
Thornton, call for the travel. In the corner, it's Schultz. She'll go cross court to Williams, quickly to Marolo. She'll go baseline and almost stolen, but Williams has it. And a travel gives it back to Wilkes-Barre area. Kracheniak looks to penetrate, goes left and gives off to Robinson. She'll go to Keating. This is Thornton. Here's Kracheniak. Her runner won't go. Rebound Williams. Here come the Lady Cougars. Kick ahead to Lagoe. Right back out to Williams. Quickly swung to Sophia Schultz. Baseline, Lagoe to Sophia Schultz. Her runner in the lane won't go. She gets her own rebound. That won't go. Another try won't go.
Sophia Schultz battling under the boards. Missed the layup.
But they always used to say that was the sure way for Moses Malone to get a double-double. Just keep banging it off the banking board.
Used to do that, too.
Keating goes over, Schultz can't get it to go. Lagoe has it ahead to Williams, quickly to Sophia Schultz. But before she could get the dribble down, called for the travel.
Sophia Schultz came down the floor after being on the offensive end, did a nice job defensively, but the Lady Cougars couldn't make the basket or couldn't convert. Once they got it back, turnover again.
Marolo can't get it. Evelyn Schultz, the putback is good.
Evelyn Schultz shows up.
And a steal. Sophia Schultz. Marolo in the corner for three. No. She gets her own rebound to Williams. That won't go. McAfee the rebound. 34-10, Hazleton area in front. And coming from behind for the steal is Kayla Lagoe. And another basket for Evelyn Schultz. She's got 6. McAfee to Keating. She'll get the loose basketball, but it's saved to Lagoe. Williams inside the three-point line. Can't get the roll. Rebound Krochenyak. Her turnaround won't go. Lagoe the rebound.
Problem with the Lady Wolfpack, Marty, cannot. We said they were going to have to do a good job of shooting percentage-wise, and Sophia Schultz just takes it off the defender and puts it up for 2. Up by 28, I'm sorry.
Wilkes-Barre area takes the timeout. It's a 30. So right before halftime, Joe, 39.5 seconds remain. What a great time to call. To Italian Guys Pizzeria, 570-459-2783, located on Diamond Avenue, in Hazleton. Where do we want to go now?
We're going to the Stromboli.
Coach loves that Stromboli, so order it now from To Italian Guys Pizzeria. Their number 570-459-2783. And when you order that Stromboli, make sure you tell them Coach DeMelfi sent you.
Marty, we talked about turning it over with the Lady Wolfpack. We talked about being able to shoot in the 50% range, and that hasn't happened, I don't believe. They shot 20% in the first quarter. We'll see at halftime what that looks like. But the turnovers have been through the roof. And if you convert 50% of the time off turnovers, if you have 15 turnovers, you're talking about at least 14 points.
Krochenyak, nice pass inside to McAfee.
Great pass inside Krochenyak. Penetration again as we go to the last 25 seconds here in the first half.
Williams to Sophia Schultz for the basket.
Krochenyak again penetrates.
Evelyn Schultz may have gotten the block. Lagoe up with it, won't get the shot off. Through a half. It's Hazleton area 40. Wilkes-Barre area 12. You're watching the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute game of the night, and it's live right here on WILN.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
To Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
Welcome back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute game of the night as the Lady Cougars of Hazleton area up over Wilkes-Barre area 40-12. And Joe, if there was any sign of a hangover for Hazleton area, that was quickly dispelled in that big opening half. Continuing to run the floor, great interior passing. And as we mentioned, not allowing, if the opponent is breaking the pressure, not allowing any second shots, as Hazleton area controlling the action on both ends of the floor.
I think one of the big things, obviously the press has really caused the Lady Wolfpack some problems. They have turned it over, and I'm guessing close to 20 times, maybe more. And that really has helped the Lady Cougars build the big lead. At halftime, they're up by 28 points. It's going to be tough to come back from that. The Lady Wolfpack have not shot well from the floor. They started getting a little penetration in the second quarter, helped them score some points, but not enough as they are down big here at halftime.
And a balanced attack for Hazleton area. Sophia Benyo leading the way with 12. Sophia Schultz 9. Evelyn Schultz with 6. Emma Krachenyuk, veteran of this Wilkes-Barre area team who has seen this pressure through the years. She's led the way for the Lady Wolfpack. She has 5 points in the ball game.
Marty, the other part is, and as I said earlier, you got a little bit of penetration the Lady Wolfpack did in the second quarter, and it helped them at least get good looks at the basket, whether or not they made the shot. So that's something obviously they might look at doing more in the second half. Getting that penetration down the lane opens up either the short jumper or they can dish off to people in the corner. So let's see if that happens. The other part is I think they need to pass the ball to break that press. As soon as you put it on the ground and you start dribbling, you attract at least 2 Lady Cougar defenders, and then it's a problem.
So with the score 40-12, Hazleton area in front. We'll take another break and step aside and be right back after this.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
2 Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. The Lady Cougars, strong first half, bouncing back from their defeat on Monday, leading the way 40-12 over Wilkes-Barre area. And I think at this point, Joe, got to remind your team, Coach Rapson, you're not going to get it all back in one shot. Maybe win by segments, win this quarter, something. Set yourself some goals and see where you can get at the end of this third quarter.
You got to take away positives, Marty, as you just mentioned. If you can't do that, it really does not help you down the road. So you're right. Let's win a quarter. Don't worry about the total score. And let's see if we can get some positives out of the second half.
And as you talked about, you want to be able to control the basketball and then basically take the approach of let's get it across half court and let's run some offense.
Exactly. And they've, like I said before, they have done some good things in the second quarter, they being the Lady Wolf.
Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll get a look at the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations,
Route 93 in Nescopec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
Service Electric is the official telecommunications partner of Mohegan Sun Arena. Service Electric gives us the opportunity to provide in-house TV coverage of the live action that's going on right here at the facility. They also give us the opportunity to provide our fans with state-of-the-art wireless internet connectivity so that they can stay on social media, anything while they're enjoying their favorite events. Service Electric is an all-inclusive media partner for all your connection and communication needs.
Service Electric, your business connection.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Welcome back to Hazleton Area High School. Both teams on the floor with the Lady Cougars in front, 40-12.
Marty, you did a fine job fielding that.
Well, it was either that or one right off the mush. Get a look at the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns.
Marty, one of the things we're going to look at when that comes up, if we get it, turnovers, 19 by the Lady Wolfpack, only 7 turnovers by the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars are shooting 50% from the floor, only 1 for 9 from three-point range, but they have 22 rebounds and 8 offensive rebounds. Wilkes-Barre area, the Lady Wildcats, 20%, 5 for 20. They're 1 for 6 from three-point range. They have 11 rebounds, only 1 offensive rebound. So you could see with those numbers, that's where the problem is, the turnovers, and their shooting percentage is well below where we talked about pregame.
That was the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns. Getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Wilkes-Barre area with the basketball. Now going left to right on your screen in the black. They'll have McAfee, Kravcheniuk, Robinson, Thornton, and Keating. Hazleton area starts in the white. Lagoe, Benyo, Bindis, Sophia Schultz, and Raimo. McAfee lost control, and Hazleton area basketball.
Again, inside, but they turn it over. They got it inside.
Hazleton area bringing it up. Caitlin Bindis with the basketball. Reimold on the wing to Schultz. Right back out to Bindis. That's a three. Got it. Caitlin Bindis has 5.
Bindis is very accurate when she has a good look at the basket, which she did there. Defensively, you need to get out on her quickly.
Thornton's shot is missed. Lagoe the rebound. And another 3 from Bindis. This one short. Schultz the rebound.
Good hustle. Sophia Schultz taking the ball off the floor.
Still loose. Possession now will keep it down here with Hazleton area. Schultz shot won't go. This is Benyo to Lagoe. Out to Schultz. Lagoe for 3. Reimold has it to Bindis.
Reimold doing a good job inside. Bindis tries to get it to Benyo. Turned it over. Lady Wolfpack.
Second on Lagoe, team first of the quarter. Krachenyak in the lane, jumper rolls in. And Krachenyak has 7.
Krachenyak scoring her points from foul line in. That time right at the foul line with the jumper.
Benyo the jumper. Rebound McAfee. Kick ahead to Keating. Right back to Krachenyak. Her runner. And she gets the roll, back-to-back baskets. She's got 9 to lead the Lady Wolfpack.
Doing what we said they need to do. Take it to the lane and take that short jumper or dish it off.
Lagoe kicks it out. That 3 won't go. Tipped around. Still loose. And Robinson has it. Mahogany Robinson is fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Second on Bindis, team second. Stop by Sally Purcell's Country Inn. 891 West County Road in Sugarloaf. Sally Purcell's open Tuesday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. serving lunch and dinner specials. Join us Wednesday for Wing Night, Friday and Saturday for Prime Rib and other weekend specials. Good luck to the Lady Cougars from Sally Purcell's Country Inn. Robinson gets 1 out of 2. Benyo tried for the pass. McAfee got in the way. It'll remain with Hazleton area. 3:57 remaining here in the third. It's 43-17 Hazleton area on the Grand Central scoreboard.
Benyo had a look at a layup there, but decided to try to pass it off. As Bendis goes deep and makes the 3.
6 of her 8 here in the third. 46-17 Hazleton area. Robinson drives her runner. Good. Sophia Schultz gives off to Benyo. To Bindis. Finds Benyo. Nice passing play. Benyo's with 14.
Great job by them just going to the lane, finding Benyo underneath.
Whistles blow to bring in some subs that include number 24, Ella Radis, number 25, Melina Gregory. Evelyn Schultz is back in along with Williams and Yost. That's a 3 for Keating.
I'll tell you what, Lady Wolfpack shooting better here in the third quarter as we go under 2:25 in the third quarter, but Lady Wolfpack handling the ball a little better, definitely shooting better.
Evelyn Schultz can't get it to go. Williams the rebound.
Strong with Olivia Williams.
McAfee gets Keating out running ahead of the pack. She gets the basket.
First time tonight, I think, that the Lady Wolfpack were down the floor very quickly. Breakaway, fast break, and resulted in 2 points.
Williams faked the pass, had it knocked away. Means with the Lady Cougars, 1:36 and counting left in the third. Grand Central scoreboard, 48-24 Hazleton area. And that pass is stolen by McAfee. To Krachenyuk, quickly ahead to Keating, and she lost control. Back to the Lady Cougars.
Had a chance there, but again with the dreaded turnover curse.
Gregory found a cutting Yost, but it was knocked away, and here's Robinson. Kick ahead to Thornton. Thornton goes baseline. Her runner won't go. She gets her own rebound. Gets it out to Robinson. She'll drive, and she is fouled.
Robinson down the lane, will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's to foul, her first, team third.
Lady Wolfpack managed to put a little dent in that lead, not much.
1 out of 2 for Robinson.
They came into the third quarter down by 28, I believe. Now they're down by 23.
And that turnover gives it back to the Lady Wolfpack, but the clock running, they have to hustle to get one more shot.
A couple of times, the last couple of times, Lady Cougars not handling the ball very well.
Robinson had it blocked by Radis. Krachenyuk will have to hurry. She gets it off before the horn, but it won't go. 2-3. It's 48-25 Hazleton area. You're watching the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute game of the night on WILN.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Start of the fourth quarter, Hazleton area up 48-25.
Marty's third quarter, 5 for 9 from the floor. Lady Wolfpack only 2 turnovers, 3 for 10 from the floor for the Lady Cougars as they hold the big lead, 23 points.
Hazleton area starts the quarter with Eberts and Marolo, as well as number 3, Juliana Silva, number 32, Miranda Chapella, and number 12, Sophia Rogers.
Ebert does a nice job taking it off the floor, but Lady Cougars turned it over.
Medina with the steal. She is joined by number 1, Isaiah Grady, number 21, Emily Davidson, number 31, Nevaeh Derrick, and number 14, Sinai Williams. Derrick's shot won't go. Ebert's the rebound. This is Silva for Hazleton area. Over to Marolo. Chapella over to Eberts. Her jumper won't go. Tipped around loose. Jump ball will give it to Wilkes-Barre area. Clock quickly approaching, 6.5 minutes remaining. The Grand Central scoreboard, Hazleton area up 48-25. This is Williams. Gives it to Derrick. Lost control. Diving for the basketball. Still loose. And the possession arrow will give it back to Hazleton area.
Lady Cougars the last couple of times down the floor. Marty have turned it over.
This is Eberts on the baseline. Gets it out to Silva, quickly to Marolo for 3. Off back rim. Rebound Grady. Asia Grady looks to push. To Davidson. That 3 won't go. Ebert's the rebound.
Ebert again with the rebound. Jayla Ebert doing a nice job both ends of the floor under the basket.
Chapella inside the 3-point line, won't go. And the rebound controlled by Sinai Williams.
One of the problems that they're playing a better game of basketball right now, but can't cut into that lead.
And there's a block by Eberts. Here comes Hazleton area with the basketball is Juliana Silva. Marolo will dribble it back out. Goes over to Rogers. That's a 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Wilkes-Barre area basketball. No scoring as of yet here in the fourth on the Grand Central scoreboard. As it was at the end of 3, it's 48-25 Hazleton area. And almost a steal, but Williams has the loose basketball. And another turnover. Here's Marolo. To Eberts. Basket good.
Marolo, nice job finding Eberts underneath.
More subs for Hazleton area. Yost and Gregory are back. In the lineup, number 4, Hannah Mattias. Number 20, Leah Myers. As well as the number 11, Kylie Forshner.
Lady Cougars have doubled up the Lady Wolfpack. We're looking at 50-25 here. And we have a whistle.
Foul was on Matthews, her first, team first. Foul called against Wilkes-Barre. Derek picks up the foul. In for Wilkes-Barre is number 21, excuse me. This is Williams. Gives it off to Medina. And I believe she was fouled.
Tried to go to the baseline, Marty. Nothing there, and she was fouled.
And Ametis picks up her second, Joe, team second. In the lineup, excuse me, for Wilkes-Barre, number 20, Maya Cabrera. And Matthews comes up with the steal for Hazleton area off the Forstner. And pass almost stolen. This is Yost to Gregory. That won't go. Tipped around loose. Myers saved it to Matthews. And Grady almost up with the steal. Yost got the loose basketball. Matthews the jumper. Good.
Matthews at the foul line with the short jumper. And we're under a minute. Lady Cougars rebounding from the loss at Crestwood. Come away with a big victory.
Yost for three! 55-25 Hazleton area.
Yost from the corner.
Rebound for Myers. This is Gregory. Forstner, the jumper. Tipped around. Matthews to Yost. This is Myers, had it blocked. And that will end it. As Hazleton area will come away with the 55-25 victory. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
We don't need to tell you who we are. With dedicated employees across the region, you've seen us around. We live, work, and play here. We create jobs, connect our schools and universities, and support essential services. Our customers are our neighbors and our families. We're Service Electric, and for going on 75 years, we're your local internet, TV, and phone provider. And we're committed to this community because, well, we live here too.
Getting to the finish line starts with Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine. Our specialists use the most advanced technology for faster, better results, so elite and everyday athletes can compete like champions once again. Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute. Your health deserves a partner.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGean Gymnasium. Hazleton area rebounds from a loss earlier this week with a 55-25 victory over the Lady Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Sophia Benyo leading all scorers with 14, Sophia Schultz with 9, Emma Krachenyuk leading the way for Wilkes-Barre area with 9. And Joe talked about a fast start. Hazleton area got off to it and never looked back.
We talked about that, Marty. If they built a big lead, would Wilkes-Barre area, the Lady Wolfpack, would they be able to come back? Couldn't do it. I thought second half they shot a little bit better, the Lady Wolfpack did, but the margin was too great at that point. And the Lady Cougars shot well from the floor, handled the ball well, I thought overall. Dominated first half with the rebounds and offensive rebounds. And when the Lady Wolfpack in the second half started to play a little better, it was just too little too late.
So Hazleton area, after winning 15 in a row, had a loss on Monday, but gets back on the winning track tonight. So for our director, Barry J.S., we say so long. For stats by Jim Burns, for Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Reminder, an addition to our schedule will be here Tuesday night as the boys take the floor as Hazleton area play host to Wyoming Valley West. We'll be on the air Tuesday night at 7, Spartans Cougars, Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, game of the night, Tuesday night at 7. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation, and good night from Hazleton.
You're watching WYLN TV 35,